One of the most popular comic book series of all time has roots that run deep right here in Western New England. For decades, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics were produced out of Mirage Studios in Northampton, with its artists relocating to the area and making it home. Since Viacom purchased the rights to the Turtles in 2009, some have moved on to new ventures, including one who's keeping his art alive for anyone who wants to have it forever. Connecting Point's Ross Lippman takes us to Easthampton and the shop where he's gone from turtles to tattoos.
Of course.
Moms don't like tattoos.
When I got my first one, I don't think she spoke a word to me for like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's funny.
Inside Oxbow Tattoo in Easthampton, you get a sense that the artists are inspired by similar work, and collectively are on the same page.
Our shop's a little different from most shops, where we make all our decisions collectively.
As was the case when bringing in its newest artist,
When you first start tattooing, it's just
Eric Talbot.
seat of your pants, like terrifying, ordeal, to be honest.
Eric's got quite a history as an illustrator. He was a professional artist that a lot of these tattoo artists look up to.
It's a weird thing to be telling people. I would tell people what I would do. I would say, I draw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they would just be like, what?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
In 1984, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird published the first issue of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic, eventually becoming a global phenomenon, generating an estimated $6 billion in merchandise revenue in its first 10 years.
One of the great things I think about the Turtles, I think you touched on a little bit, was the fact that it wasn't like normal comic books, and I think people still say that to me when I'm at conventions. You could see the work. It maybe wasn't as polished as some of the mainstream comics, but it had that charm that it was like a do-it-yourself kind of DIY thing where we were just kind of learning as we were going. Do you have anything tomorrow at 3?
Now Talbot, who no longer works on the Turtles comics, is trying his hand at a new canvas.
Tattooing's always kind of been there as something I've thought about doing. I've had offers from different people. I think my art relates. I mean, I draw a lot of skulls, I draw a lot of creatures, I draw a lot of stuff that kind of relates to tattoos.
It's kind of like an electrician deciding to be a plumber. You're in the trades, but it's not the same job.
Talbot's artwork has a cult-like following, and now that he's in the tattoo world, some of his fans are trying to procure his art in a much more permanent way. Matt Miller is here getting one of Talbot's signature Reaper tattoos. Is this your first tattoo that you've gotten done by Eric?
This would be my third.
Your third?
I usually just like to go in to artists, I check out their stuff, and if I really like it, I just tell them to do their thing. And that way I think I'm like getting a better product out of it.
Tattooing is also physically demanding.
But the more tattoos you do, the more comfortable you get with what to expect.
And for Talbot,
So,
who's
it's
30
always
years working on the Turtles, is not just a reflection of his experience, but also his age, makes his switch to the tattoo world all the more unique.
This is the first story like this I've ever heard of. I've heard of other people transitioning into tattooing from the trades at a later age, but as far as this is the first story of its kind that I'm aware of.
And then I told like 1 million people that I was getting tattooed by the Ninja Turtle guy. So I thought it was dope.
It was very healthy for me to get outside my comfort zone and stay outside my comfort zone, and that's actually one of the things I love about tattooing, is that I've got a place to go every day and there's people around me. When you sit down and do a drawing for people to see, you're nervous and you choke up and you don't grow. And the only way to grow is make mistakes, in my opinion. And if you're not worried about making mistakes, you're gonna make them,
Perhaps tattooing was in the cards for Talbot all along. After all,
Okay.
what are the odds?
So as I started doing these interviews, at some point my wife mentioned this character that I had designed, and she consequently got me these for Christmas. And what they are is this character called Tattoo that I designed for the Ninja Turtles. And his name is actually Tattoo. And I kind of forgot about this guy. So it's funny that tattooing has kind of just been there all along.
Heroes in a half shell.